mean, speaking of like this whole Blue Face Chrisean thing, so stuff is still developing in this saga of things.
Hello, and honestly, if you go to any social media platform, especially a gossip site like Hollywood Unlocked, Shade Room, if you notice, it's a pattern with them trending every like 2 or 3 days.
Okay, so let's just talk about this because I think watching Blue Face, I was gonna say Blue Sean. We might as well call him that since they just
Blue
can't
Sean.
seem to.
Right.
Watching them is almost like how people be like, it's like watching a car accident. Like you want to watch, but you can't look away because it's like what's going on. But it's like, all right, come on, like hurry up because now the traffic is building up for no reason type thing. Like,
right.
And it's annoying now.
It's first of all, let's jump into it. Now is some news with Chrisean talking about that her child now has to have surgery, a hernia surgery.
Yeah.
And Blueface posted it online. If you did not see, he posted it online, which I thought was very disturbing at some point.
Yeah.
And she came online saying, "Oh, it was his account was hacked." No, he posted it because he didn't want no child pornography charges. You can't just exploit some child like that and posted it on the internet.
Apparently, he been exploiting his kids though. Apparently, because they said that he just dropped a picture of his son's genitals too. So. And I'm not I'm talking about the older son, not the one that was with Chrisean.
Honestly, and one thing I'm sick of, the excuse is that she's young. My mom was a young mom. My mom was a young mom and didn't have. And now one of the things she's doing, I think Chrisean Rock just seriously needs to just. First of all, that baby been born nothing but 2 weeks and been outside, been in a music video, been to a football game. That baby looks tired.
I know, the baby tired before life even started for her.
Before life even started. There was a video with her trending at Walmart, how the baby looked like he was about to fall out.
It's not even the fact that he looked like he was about to fall out. It's the fact that his neck looked like it was so far back that she was more worried about the dog than she was the baby. And they had the nerve to be like, all right, well, I'm a new mom. I make mistakes. Baby, that's a mistake you can't afford to make. And
then she said, instead of recording me, help me. If I was to approach you and say, man,
I'd be like, give me that baby.
It looks like your baby's about to fall out. She would be over here cussing. And that's one thing that give me with Chrisean Rock. Like, she comes on and be like, I need help. Like, pray for me. Like, help me. But then 2 seconds later, I will smack all of y'all in here. It's like, yo, she's one of the person, you know what? She's just going to have to learn through experience. And at one point, there's a lot of people who saying her friends and family is fucked up. Now, let me ask you, do you think, on the outside looking in, that her friends and family is staying out of what she got going on? Or do you think she's just like, hey, we want to help you, and she like,
I'm going to be honest with you.
Blueface?
I think that her friends and family probably on the same level as her. You can't tell me birds of a feather don't flock together. So I'm watching her sister, and her sister back and forth every other day. Her sister online, whatever. I don't know really who her friends are, but I'm just thinking like, you keep people around. When you're in that mentality, when I see Chrisean, you keep people around that stroke your ego, not teach you how to be better or encourage you to be better. So I don't even think that her friends are like, yo, we want to help or whatever, or her family. I honestly believe like, the people around her is just as ditzy as her. Like, so at this point, it's like you got everybody online trying to reach out and do whatever, but then every other day, you back and forth with Blueface. One day I'm done, the next day I'm changing. Yo, that pissed me off. I'm changing his name to Jonathan. Yo, I was like,
this, and people try to defend her so bad, but each time. And this is why I say I don't even give Blueface too much of like the mouth, because he could be right and wrong at the same time. Like, he did a whole breakdown saying, y'all, like, she's doing this for clout. Like, y'all better stop feeding into this. She's doing this. And the piece of me was like, no, she had this baby. She named it after her. She didn't want you to be there. Get out of here. You know, I'm like, yeah,
ruin her on.
And he keeps saying she's gonna be like, one thing I respect about Blueface, you know, is in the sense of he's not sugarcoating nothing either, if that makes sense. Like, you ever dealt with a guy and you like, well, tell me the truth. Do you just want to smash?
Oh, you're talking about him just basically being like a dog and just saying, I'm a dog.
That is what it is.
I mean, I guess you could respect the honesty, respect him. Yeah, respect the honesty.
Well, this is why I respect. I mean, at some point, even though I don't like it, it's like, I mean, he keeps telling you, he keeps saying, he's not hiding it. It's not, no, he leading you on. It is what it is. So I respect that aspect of him. So when he went on this whole route, like, yo, y'all better stop feeding into this. Like, come on, like, y'all think I really won't be there, And like I said, Chrisean had that baby, and she's like, yo, I'm naming it after him. I'm crying, I'm a new person. To be up in a video shoot with that baby, to be doing this, to be doing that. Now she, oh yeah, well, it's not fair to him. I think I'm gonna change my baby name to Jonathan Jr. It's
talking about his son ain't named after him. Girl, what?
But
girl,
this and it's to the point where I'm like,
you throw in the towel. Yeah, I was really one of those people that I really believe like Blue Face was to blame, because I'm just like, clearly Chrisean has because you can tell that she's suffering from something. Like, so I feel like he has more of a brain in a sense where he's more coherent in there to make a decision to say, you know what, she is really suffering here. Let me just go on and leave her alone. And I felt like he was trying to attach himself to her. And she kept saying like, no, I just don't want to be there. But then obviously you go back, you go back, and you go back. But after this one with the whole changing the name and stuff, and like now she online crying about the hernia, talking about she gonna sue him and all of this stuff, which honestly, Chrisean, you're not going to. Like, let's be clear, you're not going to. So it's just very much giving like, girl, and then you come online, okay, we cannot do nothing for you.
We can't.
We tried to tell you before, and we tried to tell you before this. We cannot do nothing for you. Like, at this point, it's between her and God. And I just pray for that baby.
It is.
So,
well,
that's it. That's all we got.
In the next 3 days, we about to see something again. In the next 2 days, we about to see something again.
No, y'all gonna see it.
Y'all gonna see it because and that was the point where I want to unfollow these blogs because in the words of Kevin Stage, I'm 40 years old. Why do I know so much about them?
Exactly, and literally, yeah, that's it.